What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I warmly welcome you to the Caribbean and to my yard-stead here in Trinidad and Tobago. Forgive the voice, y'all. I caught something. I don't know what it is. It's not quite a cold, but it's affecting my voice box. So it's just my voice comes and goes, It's no sore throat or anything like that. It just feels like it's just attacking my voice box. It's always something, as my mother said, in the month of December. Guys, you didn't see me for the better part of December. I actually was away from the yard-stead. I was back home in Barbados, and we were doing a lot of work there. It wasn't quite a vacation for me. Actually, once you're a parent and you're going to another country, it's never quite a vacation. It's just parenting away from home, so there's not quite a vacation. But I actually went there to help my mother with her Airbnb there in Barbados, doing a lot of the property management and it works here and there to help her get things going for the year 2025. And that was a success. I probably would share clips here and there. I may not too, but I may. We never know. We will just go with it, guys. And we had a wonderful time with her. We had a wonderful time together, the kids and I. We were there for almost 36 days. We were there for quite some time, and the garden was neglected. The garden did not have mama. My husband watered it, but that is as far as it goes. So the bugs have had a field day here. I'm seeing spider mites back on my citrus plant, and I'm seeing that I need to amend the soils. The pepper trees barely have leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to do a complete overhaul of this garden. I'm planning to, this first week, I'm planning to empty out all the soils. I'm going to empty out the compost that I was making in the compost bin, and I'm going to mix in that with all the soils from the containers. Give those containers also some limestone, because that acts as a detergent for the soil, as well as it neutralizes the soil. So if my soils are too acidic, because that's known, Trinidad soils are very acidic, so I'm going to be adding the lime to that, to my soils, the compost to my soil, because chicken manure as well is also very high in acid. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm just going to be starting fresh. Really and truly, guys, this garden is a hot mess. So I'll be taking you guys along with me. We have a lot of algae buildup on the concreted yard, so we are going to have to pressure wash this and get things going. I'm thinking of pressure washing everything, blast whatever mites there's on the ivy on the fence line. I am going to be at it, guys. Listen, you have to love gardening to get past these pests. You really have to love gardening. So since I've been back, I have been doing assessment of the yard. It's quite untidy, and I have quite a cleanup to do. Do you know, guys, my plantain tree, it flowered and it has fruit on it, but unfortunately this is what happened. That's what happened, guys. It bent all the way over, and it's still alive. The fruits are still there, but I don't see any sense of me keeping this on there. There are about 6 plantain fruits on it, but I really and truly don't see any sense of me keeping this plantain tree around. And Yeah guys, I don't know. The ginger is doing good. That's really and truly a plant and forget crop. There's hardly anything that affects that. Look, the weeds have taken over the garden, guys. You see that nettle? Look how big that nettle is. Just me being away for a month. Look at the size of this nettle. It's crazy, man. So it's right now competing with the pineapple in here. The okra tree has died. The okra trees that I had here, they're all died. There's one that's surviving here still. I'm glad for that, and it's flowering. Oh there. a pod burst open here, so you may see some volunteers in here soon. The passion fruit as well died. This plant has seen better days. It's drying back, so I might harvest this one. We're gonna harvest this together and see what we get in there, and we're gonna replenish all the soils inside of here, guys. I'm also going to be cutting the lemongrass off. I didn't get to do it earlier, and put that to dry. Believe it or not, guys, we save hundreds of dollars each year growing our own teas. We have actually stopped buying teas from the box. We use all from what I grow in the containers, and we save hundreds of dollars just doing that. So guys, that's what's going on in the garden. So that's what's going on in the garden, guys. This oh wow, the slugs ate down my butterfly plant here. So there's a lot of cleaning up to do. I mean, a lot, guys. I also have the chicken coop to clean up. I want to pressure wash the chicken coop and treat it for everything that's in there. And hopefully we get this yard all cleaned up and ready for this year. Now I only have like 2.5 months of cool planting time left, so I am not going to be starting seeds. I am just going to get all this soil ready in the pots, and I'm going to buy seedlings, and I'm going to plant the store-bought seedlings because I don't have time to start seeds and take advantage of this growing time that we have right now, which is about 10 weeks left, 10 to 12 weeks left of good weather. After that, it's going to be super duper hot and things don't grow that well. One thing I'm noticing, guys, is that before I used to have my garden where the chicken coop was, and it was quite productive. And since then and that was in ground. It was in ground over there. And because I've said it before, container gardening isn't my favorite thing, but it's the only thing that's available to me now, because I wanted to do raising the chickens and, you know, broadening our horizon with production in our little small space. So I had to give up this corner to the chickens. So I was thinking, okay, I will continue my gardening in containers around the yard. And what I've noticed is that the sun all year round would be in this corner, and so that was the reason why I was getting so much production in years past. But now that I have shifted my garden, see how messy the garden is. It's so much work, guys. It's amazing how dirty it can get. And here in Trinidad, it has been raining almost every day, so what you seeing that comes with the rain is just so much moisture. So back to the topic at hand. So you can see over in that corner over there used to get more sun, and where I have my containers, notice, guys, it is so shaded, so very shaded. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna plant in these months, these winter months, because in the winter the shadow is cast here on this side of the house. This is the northern side of the house. I wish I could plant in the southern side of the house, but that is not available. So the northern side is all I have to play with, the northern and the western side. And the western side barely gets any sun, probably three hours sun if so much. But in the winter months the front here gets no direct sun at all, and I've learned that we need that direct. Well, I knew that before, but it's just in my face so much. So if you're going to plant a garden, make sure that you are getting direct sun if you want your plants to fruit. So now I am going to be scrambling to see how I could revamp this garden so that things get sun all year round. So I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and shift things around so that I can make sure that it gets sun all around, guys. Let me show you something exciting that's happening. The lemon tree, the rough skin lemon, has lemons on it, and when I say lemons, I mean many lemons are on this tree. And I wish I could tell you how I feel. I'm shedding tears, guys. My joy is so, I'm gonna tell you, so many lemons are on this tree, guys. So many of them. I'm not even gonna just show you guys, I'm trying to focus, but this is the rough skin lemon. So many is on this tree, and I'm so grateful for it, guys. So grateful. Trying to find more to show you, and more blossoms is blossoming. Do you see that? The cauliflower has a cauliflower in it. Look at this. Someone told me the name of it, portulaca. Look how beautiful that looks. Now the Mexican sunflower has gone. It's did its thing. I could see so many blooms. I could see why it died, because it did what it wanted to do. It created seed. So I have to come out today. It's sunny today, so probably around midday, when I know for sure there's no moisture in them, come and harvest out these heads for seeds. I'm thinking in the future that I may start selling seedlings. You never know. Look at that. The zucchini survived all the chaos. The hibiscus survived the chaos. This year I'm going to be taking out quite a bit of the flowers. I am going to get rid of the morning glory. I am going to get rid of it because I want to plant more food. I do love the beauty a lot, but I'm going to figure out a way where I can keep it. But I need the pots back to plant food. The celery has seen better days. Just need a feed. I'm gonna feed it. I'm gonna clean it up and feed it. The, what do you call this? Oh my god, the tree is trying to kill me. Trying to blind me. The baji or callaloo or amaranth has gone to seed, so this is all done. So I'm going to rip this all out, clean this up, and I'm thinking to put pak choy here. I need greens back in here. I'm seeing a bunch of volunteers everywhere, guys. Not too sure what this is, but this looks like a zucchini in the rose plant. You'll see it's in that family, but it can't stay there. I'm going to take out this plant and replant it somewhere. I'm going to put this somewhere. And the dragon fruit, it needs a feed. and it is branching out on the top there, so that's good. This is doing really good. I need to find a more sunny place to put this eggplant, so I'm gonna work on that. Just a lot of things, a lot of volunteers in the garden. I might leave that one. My husband said this mulberry dropped all its leaves and it sprung back. I'm so happy for that, and I'm gonna have to find a sunnier spot for this one as well. There's lots happening in the garden, nothing really to talk about. The sweet potatoes, they are growing. I see some volunteer dill plants in there. Just gonna feed the soil, feed the plants. Go and buy me some seedlings. This is a celosia. My lemon thyme did not make it. My husband said I need to move this container from here because when the rain falls it's dropping, and so this plant drowned. It did not rebound. The pepper not looking good, so I'm going to put out all of those, and the red bhaji is looking really good, so I'm just going to come out and clean it up a little. Oh, what is it? It has something going on in there. Just that I want more seed, that's why I'm leaving it. But yeah, the whole yard is a hot mess, guys. The stuff from chicken processing is still there because when I left we had just finished chicken processing. All my cilantro from here has died. There's barbadine on the vine. The banana's doing fine, but everything just needs a clean up. It's really amazing how quickly things can go crazy around here. So yeah, this video is just to say I'm back, guys. I'm gonna take out this papaya plant. I'm gonna keep growing, I'm gonna keep experimenting, but believe me when I say that I need to figure out this sun situation that I have. Just this side gets the sun, so I need to figure out a way to move my plants where it can get more direct sun. It's too shaded, too shaded. Look, it's complete shade. The pea tree, it probably will start to get sun like around 12 o'clock, and that sun goes by 5 o'clock in the winter, and then when the sun goes this way, this side is shaded. It's a lot of shade going on. So one, I need to figure out what plants will tolerate and still produce, and I need to choose my location properly. So when you plant in a garden, location, guys. So that's what this video is about, guys. I'm back home. Forgive me that I didn't update you what was happening. I just couldn't find a way to tell you without telling you, and you know, you can never be too safe on social media, and I was leaving home, so I didn't really want to advertise that. So we have a lot to work on this year. I am not too overly concerned about the spider mite and the pest issues. I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna plant, I'm gonna keep planting and keep trying to figure things out. So far the first thing I'm gonna figure out for this year is my location, where I'm gonna put these plants. I am gearing more this way where I can get as much sun as possible, and what else I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, until next time, guys, I will probably, as my brain starts working, I will share with you all the different experiments I'm going to be doing this year. But what we can say with a certainty is that we were very successful with the meat production for the year. The freezer is absolutely filled with homegrown meat, homegrown chicken right here in the yard-stead. And so our morale is up there with it. It's at 80. We just need to figure out how to get these plants to start back producing for us. Like I said, back in the day where the chicken coop is where I was gardening, and I would get food all the time. So I just need to figure out how to do this again and get the right location so I can start getting food back here in the garden. And the hard thing about that, guys, is that we are very entertaining. We like to have people over, and the hard thing about gardening and you're a person who entertains is that when you have a bunch of plants, you have nowhere to put the tables and the chairs and the music, and everything just looks a hot mess, and then you don't want to be moving your plants every minute. It's heavy stuff. So when you choose a spot, it stays in that spot, so I try to make it look pretty, because you want to sit down and enjoy and not feel the yard feel junky. So come along with me. I'm gonna share with you. I'm living in Trinidad. We love to have a good time. We love hanging out, and so this is part of our culture, being with each other. So when I grow things, I love inviting people over, and so this is part of it, just sharing what I grow. I may not give them the real produce, but I love giving them food, like cooked food, and watching them enjoy the absolute goodness. And that's one of the goals, because COVID-19 messed up social life for a lot of people, and so we're now coming out of it. It's now coming out of the backdrop of COVID-19, and so hanging out is people are starting to relax and looking forward to being with each other more, and I'm one of those people. I'm a people's people. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for spending time with me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It will make me feel a whole lot better. And share with your friends and family what I'm doing here in the Caribbean, if they're living in the Caribbean, or just for entertainment. If you're going through that winter vortex, if you want to see a little greenery, come join me here in the channel. It's absolutely free. And what's the next thing? I don't know, my brain's not working this morning, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, don't forget to hit the like button, because that helps me out a lot. The more of you like, just hit the like button. Just hit that like button. So, because the more you hit the like button, the more YouTube pushes it out, and the more the video is seen. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, not a subscribe button, on the notification bell, and click the black bell, so that every time that I post a video, you will see it coming up and you will have a look. So as I said, we got a lot of work to do. I will try to post a lot more regularly. I'm not too sure. I have a lot on my plate, but I'll try my best, guys. And I guess as the kids get bigger, my schedule will taper out, and I'll be able to do things a little bit more on time. Anyway, guys, take care. Bye.